When you're in the process of creating a product or a service, social media is a great way to start talking about it and getting people excited over it. Even before it's a product that could be put in a customer's hand, is in packaging, or a service that can be checked out online through a cart. In fact, you can even start floating the idea of a product around while it's still an idea to get an idea if people even want it. In the early stages of creating a product, things move and change quickly, and you should invite your audience's input because in the end, many of them will become your customers and clients. Here's how you can do that. Show the behind the scenes of meetings and the work going behind creating the product, from ideation, planning, creating, testing, all the way to the final phases and the excitement of the launch. If you're creating a digital product or app, for example. If you're a bakery, take clips of test recipes that were tested out before you got to the final pastry that's sitting on the display on the counter. For a new line of handbags, show the sketches and the final drafts going into the final design. You can share these clips as they're happening even without sound. You can edit out any confidential audio or conversations, but this really just showcases the work going into the creation and the development. This shows the deep thought going into the product and how you're really aiming to solve the customer's problem. Your audience will be rooting for you along the way, and as you post on social media or online, you'll get feedback as to which parts or which features, designs, etc. of the product or service is really resonating with your audience through saves or maybe posts that are getting more comments. It'll help you gauge what's going on that you're doing well and can help you make decisions on, okay, we should go with this product or this product. Ultimately, you want to know how you can get your audience to click add to cart, or if you have a physical brick and mortar store, how to get them to go to a physical register and actually check out. Unboxing. This is how you know you've reached the finish line. What you and your audience that you've been updating on the progress have been waiting for. Unveil the final product, whether it's an actual unboxing where the final keyboard is being unwrapped, unpackaged, open the instruction manual, and then you turn on the keyboard for the very first time. The product might not be physical, or it might be a service. For example, if you're launching a new business coaching line as a business coach, you could hold a virtual live on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, wherever your audience is, to celebrate and to get everyone excited over it. This is also a type of unboxing. The more simple and real without the fancy bells and whistles, the better. You want to show the audience what they're actually going to get to increase trust and so that they're satisfied when they actually receive the product or sign up and receive your services. You show how much fun you're having and the passion that you have, and how proud you are of what you've done. Interactive content. Make use of polls and interactive features on social media to get more quantitative data about what your audience, potential customers, and clients are interested in, besides views and comments that are more qualitative. For example, ask, what metals do you wear the most? Then you'll get some understanding of the types of metals that you can use for a new line of watches that you're thinking of launching, if you're a watchmaker or watch designer. What feature would help your sales team close more sales? You can take those responses and help them guide the development of a revolutionary sales app that you have in the works. One of the most wonderful things about social media is that two-way exchange that you can have with your audience that's built in because of the social aspect of it. Talking to your audience and taking their input makes them feel like they're involved and that you're really building the solution to help them. And it's more tailored and customized to what they need to help their own business grow and thrive. Ask me anything. This is another form of interactive content and can be repurposed to use on other platforms. For example, you can ask your audience to submit their questions through an Ask Me Anything story on Instagram, and then you can take the collection of responses and create a full-length, long-form YouTube video answering all of the questions in that video. Chances are curious viewers and fans have the same questions that you can answer in one go. You need to be receptive to your audience and have them as a priority with the release of your product or your service, and not just have them as an afterthought. This will clear up confusion and could help unblock companies who had a hesitation maybe working with you on your new service because you answered it as part of this Ask Me Anything. Waitlist me. This is the most direct in knowing exactly who is interested enough to pay for your new product or your service through social media, through a permanent post that stays on the timeline, or through a Facebook, Instagram story. Ask your audience if they want to be waitlisted for when your product or service launches. There's no obligation to pay, and it's a good way to keep track of a small, motivated part of your audience that wants to become the customers and clients, be the first to strike when the product or service launches. The waitlist should be connected to a form or an email list. If users opt into receiving emails, you can inform them of updates directly to their inbox, not just on social media. Then you'll have multiple ways to speak to this potential customer and client base. Honestly, if you're a very small marketing team or you're just an assistant helping with social media marketing, doing the behind the scenes content and having a waitlist is probably the most time efficient and effective to inform, build a small dedicated group of potential customers and clients from your social media audience so that when the product or service launches, you can let them know. And you know in the end that they're more likely to become a client or a customer because they've been following things all along. You can even offer a discount or rewards when people sign up so that they don't scroll away or just click off. They pounce there and then to be in the know. I'm not saying that your audience should influence every decision. Ultimately, you're the expert, the artist, the teacher, and you should have the final say on what's happening, on what you're working on, and what the process looks like, and eventually what you launch. But what you should do is invite your audience to see the hard work, the purpose, and the heart that you're really putting into this product or service launch. They'll see what makes you stand out compared to other options, and that you're the ideal solution for them. If you want to know how to convert fans, casual viewers into customers and clients on social media, make sure you subscribe. I'll see you here next time. Bye!